Hi, this is Aaron Davis with Park Chevrolet. I've been getting a lot of questions about the new exciting Volts. I actually have a customer in here, James Sandy. He has some questions about the Volt and the advantages of owning a Volt.
Yeah, I was just wondering, what really are the advantages to purchasing a Volt over like a gas-powered vehicle?
That's a great question. I get that question a lot from a lot of my customers. One of the biggest advantages of owning a Volt compared to a regular gasoline engine is that the Volt is just one of a kind because of the fact that it'll go 35 miles at 94 miles per gallon on straight electricity. So very eco-friendly, no tailpipes. It's run on a hybrid engine, electric. So you never have to worry about polluting the earth. It's a little bit safer for the earth. But yeah, that's one of the biggest advantages of owning a Volt.
Okay, and I've heard a lot of hype over cars that are all electric, whereas the Volt uses gas and electric. Wouldn't it be more ideal to have one that can use both, just in case you drive a little bit further, than your battery can handle?
I think that's the biggest thing that Chevy came out with is that with having that eco-friendly being able to go for people who have like a round trip of 35 miles round trip, it's a perfect vehicle for them. But people have a little bit longer trip, gas can be pretty expensive. So with Chevy, they wanted to have that competitive edge and make a fuel-efficient car that's actually just a great car. And with the Volt, after electricity's out, it goes right to gas, and you still get 37 miles per gallon, which is still better than most vehicles out there.
Awesome. When you got to recharge the thing, how does that work? I know that there are charging stations around the U.S., but what do I do when I get it home?
Well, that's one of the great things about the Volts too. When they were making it, is that you can plug it in at one of your outlets at home, just one of your 120 volt. It takes what you do is when you get home, you plug it in. It has a storage bin in the back where you can actually pull it out and plug it into your system there, and just one of your regular outlets, and it can charge overnight.
Okay. And are charging stations, pretty easy to find here in the area, or is that something that they're still building?
Well, that's one of the things that's still out there. The Volt's kind of one of a kind. They're still. It's more like in the East Coast, West Coast, they're really starting to put those charging stations in like malls and stuff, and they're actually putting parking for just hybrid engines where you can actually plug it in when you go and park. But right now, it's kind of one of those things that's still in the stages. That's why we still have both the best of both worlds, electricity and with the gasoline.
Okay. And when you are charging it, what does that do? Are you going to make up for that extra cost by paying more on your electric bill each month when you're charging at home, or how's that work?
That's one of the biggest questions that consumers had when, afraid to purchase a Volt because of the fact that is it going to run up my electricity bill? And I got to say I'm the same thing, but Westar Energy actually partnered with us and did a study, and it's only 10 cents more per day. So in the scheme of things, it's still going to save you tons of money.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up all the questions that I had.
Okay. Well, thanks for having us today. If you have any questions about the Volt, feel free to go to our website, parksmotors.com, or come out and see us at Augusta 400. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Aaron.